What's up, Team Beast? It's your boy, Beastman51, and welcome to another episode of Sunday Rantday, where every Sunday I will do a rant and talk about it in a video. Now, I do apologize in advance if my voice is a little bit hoarse. I was out at a game yesterday. I'm recording this on Saturday. I'll probably post it earlier because I'm just recording this because I probably I didn't want to give my voice a rest. I'll probably post it on Sunday, but I'm not sure. I'll probably post it early. I don't know. But anyway, my voice is pretty hoarse because I went to a game last night and it was just absolutely incredible. And my team lost, but you know what? It's fun to just sit there and watch it as well. Now, I want to talk to you guys today about the NBA free agency, which, holy crap, some freaking crazy decisions were made. Okay, first of all, oops, sorry, I'm losing my camera a little bit. But anyway, the NBA free agency has been so far crazy. We've seen players go to new homes. We've seen some players come back under massive contracts. I know Mike Conley has just been paid the biggest contract in NBA history at 5 years, $153 million. Okay? Number one, the man has never made an All-Star game. He's never made it, well, he has made it to the playoffs, but he's never really made it past the second round or third round to the playoffs. So he can't really compete for a ring. Okay? And yet you give him, and then Memphis gives him $153 million. I mean, I know the cap went up and everything in the NBA, but to me, if I'm paying $150 million for a player, I want to make sure he is one of the best damn players in the league right now. Honestly, though, I'd pay $150 million for somebody like a Klay Thompson or a Steph Curry or something like that. You know, someone who's been to the big dance, knows what it's like to win it, has been an All-Star before. Because Mike Conley hasn't really had much time to prove himself. And honestly, time's starting to tick away because he's not getting any younger. So he needs to prove to everybody why he's worth that $150 million that the Memphis Grizzlies gave him. Also, in other crazy news, Dwight Howard went to the Hawks. Now, that's kind of a head-scratcher, because why would you sign Dwight Howard if you have one of the, well, not a good center, but a pretty good center in Al Horford? What are you doing? What are you doing, Atlanta? Sorry, my voice is super hoarse. I'm sorry, guys. But anyway, why would you sign Dwight Howard, a man who doesn't have a mid-range shot? He can't make his free throws to save his life. And the only thing he's good for is points and rebounds, and possibly blocks. Other than that, the man can't really do anything else. Horford, on the meanwhile, has a good mid-range game. In any game I've seen him play, he can shoot his free throws. And he's a good rebounder, and a good blocker, and a good point scorer. And yet you signed Dwight Howard to a 3-year, $70 million deal. Seriously? I don't get it. But anyway, another big surprise, Joakim Noah going to the Knicks. That one was a shock to me, because I didn't think Joakim Noah was going to go to New York. I honestly thought Joakim Noah was going to go to somewhere like Portland or Washington, or someone that needs a center. Someone like Dallas or something like that. But it's kind of a shock. I think the Knicks did it to give Melo and Porzingis and Rose a good center to work around. Someone who could crash the boards and get some solid point play if he needs to. That, or to potentially have him run as a 6-man behind Robin Lopez. But, we just gotta wait and see what happens in this year. Thankfully, as Raptor fans, we still have DeMar DeRozan. Was he overpaid? I don't think so. 5 years, $130 million. I think he's definitely earned it. But only time will tell if he's actually worth that much. I personally feel like he is because of the player he is and the kind of season he had. I mean, he and Kyle Lowry helped lead Toronto to the Eastern Conference Finals, a place we've never been to before until this year, which I'm very happy for. Because I think next year, if we put the pieces together, we could potentially go all the way and win the championship. That's a good thing. That'd be an awesome thing for Toronto. Another big one, Hassan Whiteside. I don't know if he actually has re-signed with the Heat yet or whatever, but I heard he could potentially be re-signing with the Heat. But I also heard he could potentially take a pay cut as well if the Heat are able to get Kevin Durant in the offseason, which I'm actually going to talk about in just a sec. Do I think it's a smart move for the Heat to pick up Kevin Durant? I don't think so. Because if they try, you have Justice Winslow, who's a pretty decent small forward, and he's one of those young guys who wants to prove himself. And if you give him a chance, he could potentially be a good player 5-6 years, probably a couple of years down the road. Kind of like D'Angelo Russell will be, you know? You just gotta take that chance on a player, you know? And if he ends up being a bust, then you know what? That's fine. Trying to think of some other crazy news that happened. Bradley Beal got re-signed for like $120 million, I think. I can't remember the exact details of the contract, but holy crap, man. Bradley Beal? Really? I'd rather pay John Wall that kind of money, not Bradley Beal. I mean, yeah, nothing against Beal. He's a good shooter and everything like that, but John Wall is like the true captain of the Wizards. He's the true leader behind it all. I'm just looking through. I'm trying to remember some of the bigger things that happened as well. Timofey Mozgov went to the Lakers. They could have done better. I mean, Mozgov is not like a top 5 center in the NBA. I think they could have done better at center, or they could have picked up somebody a little bit better, you know? I think they should have waited and tried to shell out the money for somebody like a Hassan Whiteside or or someone like Al Horford, you know? I personally feel they should have gotten like Al Horford or something like that. But I'm not the Lakers, and I can't really judge what they do. And what's crazy now, OJ Mayo got banned, which I heard of. Apparently he's been banned for the year for performance-enhancing drugs. Apparently so. That's what I heard. But, sucks for him. But yeah, this free agency, man, has been nothing short of crazy. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about Kevin Durant. I'm going to talk a little bit about where I think he should end up. I know it's not going to be in Toronto because we just blew most of our money on DeMar DeRozan. However, I personally feel Kevin Durant should go to a team who really needs a small forward. And that could potentially be somebody like Portland or Washington. You know, because they have Beal and they have Wall. They don't have a solid small forward. I mean, they have a good center and power forward in Nene and Gortat. I feel if they could get Kevin Durant, he could be the missing piece to the puzzle. And I heard the Spurs, they could use him, but they could also potentially move Kawhi maybe to the power forward spot and play Durant at the 3. Because if you have Durant and Kawhi on the same team, that's a recipe for disaster no matter how you look at it. I think the Spurs would be a good destination for Kevin, but you know, it'd probably be the best chance for him to get a ring, because OKC, no offense, isn't really doing anything. Now, I also heard he's in talks with Golden State, which I hope doesn't happen, because if that's the case, the show's going to be ran by the Golden State Warriors for freaking many years to come, and they're going to be like the Boston Celtics from the 60s in the modern era. But, I mean, Kevin Durant's going to go where he thinks is the best for him. Maybe he'll stay in OKC for all we know. We'll have to wait and find out. But I think he should go to somebody that definitely needs him. I think I also heard that Chandler Parsons, I think, went to the Pacers. I can't remember. Someone let me know in the comments where he went, because I can't remember where he went. But Kevin Durant should go somewhere like Dallas, because they need a small forward. Brooklyn, who got Jeremy Lin, they could potentially use another good small forward, because Bojan Bogdanovic isn't really all that well. Possibly the Clippers, because you have Paul Pierce at small forward, and he's going to retire eventually. And I can't remember who the other small forward they have is, but I think honestly, the Clippers would be a good destination for Kevin Durant as well, because him playing alongside Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan would be a devastating big three, along with CP3 too. But that's just a few places I think Kevin Durant could go. Let me know where you guys think he'll end up in the comments below. Sorry. Yeah, let me know where you think he'll end up in the comments below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, guys, I do apologize that my voice is like super hoarse. I'll probably rest it up for a couple of days and then get back to making videos. I just wanted to make this one for you guys today. I had a Sunday rant day. I'm probably going to post it today on Saturday, but I'm still going to call it Sunday Rant Day. So, I hope you guys have a awesome Saturday, and happy Independence Day for all my American fans. I know it's early, but you know what? Happy Independence Day for all my American fans out there. And also, if you're new to my channel and you haven't done already, go to click on the subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate all the support you guys have shown me. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. And until next time, it's your boy, the Beastman51, and I'll see you guys later. Team Beast, for life.